Now it's time to build a graph from scratch. So here's what I want you to do. Create a graph class. In this class, we need a node class, which is going to be private, just like before, because this is implementation detail. We don't want consumers of a graph to know how it's implemented internally, okay? In the node class, we need a field. Let's call it label. And this is going to be a string. Now, in a real application, instead of storing a string in a node, we could store a personal object, a job, a city, an airport, whatever. Now, in this graph, we need a few operations. One is add node, which takes a label. So we call this method, give it a string, and this method will wrap that string inside a node object. From the outside, we don't know that there is a node object behind the scene. That is implementation detail and may change in the future. Similarly, we need a method called remove node, which takes a label. We also need add edge with two parameters, from and to, and remove edge with the same parameters. And finally, the print method. When we call the print method, we should see something like this. A is connected with B and C. Similarly, B is connected with A. Now, technically, the print method shouldn't be implemented in a graph because the graph shouldn't know how it's going to be represented. In this program, we are printing this graph on a console. In a real application, we may want to visually draw this graph on the screen. So this graph class shouldn't know how it's going to get represented. But in this course, it's totally fine to do this. We just want to use the print method to make sure our implementation is working properly. So spend 20 to 30 minutes on this and then come back see my solution.